It's Jimmy on the break. Needs to get it firing.
You can see there again, he's got that little bounce on his break.
I made a ball.
He has made a ball this time though. Watch the cue ball though.
That was a late one. I think Jimmy himself had even given up at this stage, but watch that yellow. Yeah, Andy's prepared to come up.
He's given it the full teapot and then has to change his mind and actually focus on what he's got in front of him, which is actually a very, very good chance. His best result from the break tonight.
Yeah, by a mile, and this is where Jimmy's night almost has to begin.
That's a little bit short. Can he? Yeah, he's okay. He's okay. He's just gone far enough to be able to nip this back without worrying about those reds. Yeah, comfortable in the end. Lovely shot, that one from Jimmy. You'd love to have been able to play on the one down the cushion off the one to bottom right 2 shots ago, but didn't quite have the angle to do it. But the cannon into it, knowing full well it would be on the one he's just played, works out just as well. So really settle him down on the night.
He will be hoping so. Wasn't much to smile about for the Joker in the first match. But that is a little bit more like it. Former world champion and ultimate pool champion Sean Chipperfield. Plenty of you will remember him from Pairs Cup victory a couple of seasons ago now. Should be a very, very good group. Lee Anderson, Luke Sandys, new players for 2023, but both are very, very capable of taking down a Champions League group and would love to do so. It would be their first big statement as ultimate pool players. And what better way to do it?
Chance for Jimmy to go back to back here. Everything goes. Might still well play a little nudge on the yellow nearest the red here. So this could go wrong actually when he plays this little cannon, because not guaranteed to be on anything off this one. Just about. Has he stuck to that red too much? He looks happy. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, cue ball being ever so slightly smaller than the object ball just helps him in that scenario.
I'll tell you what, the table is playing lovely out there. That's 2 frames on the trot where I thought, oh, he's just under hit the shot, but the ball is just rolling out really nicely. It looks a lovely pace to be playing on out there.
Oh, he's not really done anything wrong here, Andy Williams, but he's already looking at a little bit of a mountain to climb. You can usually rely on Jimmy Croxton's potting.
Just frustrating when the game goes against you like that. He had his opportunities. He'll be hoping for some more, but might have to wait a little bit longer after that break.
Yeah, that's the best one Jimmy's hit all night. Look at this split.
Best break from anyone all night. Another one, he's getting that same little bounce on every single break.
Yellows was always going to be the choice here. 2 reds out of commission really on the far side. Make it an easy decision.
Just left himself hampered over the 8 ball here. Not too badly, but rather not be. But there's that potting again. A 1 key shot, transition from the top to the bottom. The one in the triangle area, which pocket's he going to play for that one in? It goes a few places, but which one's he going to play for it? Still a little bit awkward, that one in the triangle area. He's having a look to see if it'll go right centre. Not sure it does. A little bit awkward to get nice on it anywhere else.
Extension call.
He's decided it does go. And it does.
Comfortable. He's zoned in. So for 3-0, 3 off the break in a row for Jimmy Croxton. Tough school for Andy Williams, this. Super player on his day and capable of taking down major tournaments. He's come close on a couple of occasions with Ultimate Pool so far. Oh, you feel for Andy Williams. You feel for him.
Didn't hit this one as well as his first one, but it's exactly the same result. And yeah, be a huge frustration for him. Nothing you can do if you don't get the opportunities, and he hasn't had anything in this match. In fact, he's played 2 shots, and that could be him, although this is a trickier layout than the first 3 that Jimmy's had, but it's still a layout that he'll fancy clearing.
What helps is his big problem ball is the yellow that's glued to the red at the bottom right of the table, but there's so much around that it shouldn't really be much of a problem.
Yeah, it really isn't a problem, to be honest. If it's the next shot he gets now, just float this one in. He probably has to stay top side of the reds here to get the angle he wants. Little bounce, and that's not far off perfect, but this is where he backs his potting ability. He's not looking to get too close to this ball, he was just looking to leave a good angle, which he's done. And now this one, just to trace a running side, bump the other yellow out. And it's just perfect. I just couldn't see it going wrong now that he's found his rhythm.
And he is the sort of player that, when he gets going, Jimmy, he's got that little bit of power game to his arsenal. He can run rack after rack.
For all the great performances we've seen in the Champions League, I think this may be the first time we've seen a player only play 2 shots. This will be 4 straight from the break and a 4-0 loss with 2 shots played. Tough one for Andy to take.
And Jimmy goes long, just to hold the cue ball. Very good. Brutal for Andy Williams, but Jimmy Croxton is up and running, and he is not done yet in the Ultimate Pool Champions League.